So you're the rookie that's going to shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do. And you got the chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke has our reports tonight from the sidelines. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and New Orleans. And, of course, they're still without Anthony Davis.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
You know, the Sixers have really undergone a complete reversal in recent years from a team with a very old-school, traditional front office to a team that's now focused on the science and analytics of winning basketball. And quite honestly, guys, we're seeing more and more teams embracing the analytics side of it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Robinson is out there with Noel. Then it's Richardson. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Thompson in at the point. Well, Steve, a big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Fresh. And there is the potential for a feel-good story here, Clark. No doubt this young man didn't get selected in the draft, but has fought his way onto a team nonetheless.
And, Kevin, no telling how far this journey will go, but you have to applaud him for at least making his way into an NBA game, even when things didn't look so good for him.
The 15-footer, good. Ford gets the bucket, and a moment to celebrate here. Those are his first official points as an NBA player. And for the Sixers, their new stat-driven decision-making permeates the organization from ownership, Steve, to the front office, all the way down to the coaching staff.
Well, it's where the league seems to be going, Kevin. You know, teams are trying to think further ahead and see opportunities for strategic advantages. But look, it's still a balance. You've got to have chemistry and coaching, and those numbers will come in play. But they can't be the be-all, end-all.
And that's going to be a travel.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 18 points a night, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jins is checked in, and it's Pondexter in for Tyreek Evans.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
Cole, the pass to Fresh. There's the dish to Cole. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ajinça. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Covington kicks to Thompson. Dishes it to Robinson. Baseline J on the way. The shot no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, and when the game went into overtime, the confidence of both teams seemed to go in opposite directions. They were on the wrong side of that equation.
And that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that, Steve. We've seen it before. The longer it stays close, the more confidence the underdog gains.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Covington. We saw him with 10 points last game. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he's shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Pondexter kicks to Ajinça and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Pelicans have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Feeds it to Sims. Pass to Covington. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Substitution here for New Orleans. Jins is checked in. Fresh comes in for Withy. Quincy Pondexter is checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Gordon subbed in for Cole. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Nerlens Noel. Isaiah Cannon is out there with Thompson. Then it's Thomas Robinson. And it's Covington in at the 3 slot. 5 on the clock. The lead now cut to single digits. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys. It looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Gordon dishes to Ajinça. Tries it from 19. Misses off the right iron. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Memphis.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. Guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are rated ahead of him, but the key is winning. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you. Passes to Covington. There's a screen by Robinson. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Covington.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's a screen by Robinson. Cannon, the pass to Robinson. Great D that time from Fresh. Pelicans leading by 4. Pondexter kicks to Holiday. Kicks it out to Gordon. Great look there, but off target.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Pelicans on top, up by.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Obviously, we've shot the lights out, and that's not been by accident. You guys have done a heck of a job finding good looks every time down. Keep working hard to get those high percentage shots. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And in the third and fourth quarters, guys, don't let our commitment to rebounding slow down our transition game. Let's still be quick to get out on the break. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closer substitution here for New Orleans. Withy's checked in for Ashik. Fresh comes in for Anderson. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Fordham, he's in at power forward. Gordon out there with Tony Douglas. Then it's Jeff Withy, and it's Pondexter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Robinson lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Gordon dishes to Douglas. So we see the Pelicans take.
Hey, you look like someone stole your lunch money.
Shoot, might as well. I keep playing like this, man. I'm gonna be 10 days and gone.
Have a little perspective. We won the game, man. That's what matters here, okay?
I guess.
Straight up. You can't just expect to adjust to the NBA game in one night. Just keep working, study film, put time in the weight room every day. And before you know it, you'll be playing instead of out thinking out there, all right?
Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Just gotta get back at it, right?
You know it.
All right, man.